I'm Whitney Wood Juarez, and today I'm filming at Chameleon Yoga Studio here in Fort Worth, Texas. So come check it out. Today's sequence is called Happy Knees. All that you'll need is a yoga mat, and then I do recommend you have a blanket or maybe an extra mat, something for padding when we get to the kneeling stuff. Just extra padding for those knees. So we'll get started in a seated position. We can just let the legs sit in front if cross-legged is not comfortable for you. But just finding a comfortable seat, let your shoulders relax, let your eyes close, let your breath deepen. Take a big full breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Remove all worry and tension from your body and mind. Giving yourself a break away from all of that. On your next inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So just bringing your knees in front here, we'll bring the hands behind. And we'll just begin to rock the knees side to side. So we're really kind of loosening up through the hips here. Really giving some TLC to our lower body today. Taking a nice gentle sequence today. So let's go on, and I don't know if you noticed, I sat on my blanket. It kind of lifts you up a little bit, takes some of the pressure off of the knees if you do, and the hamstrings as well. So let's go on and let's take one leg in. Doesn't really matter which leg. We'll just kind of hold onto that leg, and we're just going to bring some movement into that knee. So essentially we're bringing movement into the hip. You might have heard my hip just pop there. It was a nice release of tension. And then we're just gonna rock this leg side to side. Massaging that hip joint. So grabbing onto your big toe here. And we're just gonna play with bringing that foot in and then extending out. Just nice and easy. One more. So we'll tuck that foot in or take it across if that's available to you. And we're just gonna walk the hands forward, gentle fold here. We'll roll up. And so we'll just switch it out here. So taking hold of the other leg, and we're just going to start the same way, just kind of any kind of movement into that knee, into that hip. Happy lower body today. And we begin to rock. We begin to play with that extension and then bring it in. Nice and easy. And both legs in front and hold. Just let your head hang heavy. we'll transition over to hands and knees. And so this is where you might want to place this blanket underneath your knees just for extra padding, extra support. And we're just going to shift the hips from side to side here. Just nice and easy. Stepping the right foot forward. And then we're just going to send the hips slightly forward, back to neutral. So just a little movement. Maybe every time you come forward, go a little deeper just if it feels good. One more. So now we're going to bring our hands down. So if you need, you can grab yoga blocks or just anything you have at your house for extra support. And we're just going to walk that right heel forward. So coming into a hamstring stretch here. And gently release. So we're going to come back to just hands and knees. This time we're going to walk the knees out wide, big toes to touch. And we're going to send the hips back and walk the fingertips forward. But we're not going to go all the way back. We're going to keep the hips lifted. And then we're going to send the hips forward as much or as little as you can. Adjust your hands if you need to. Shoulders back. And we come back to hands and knees. So left foot forward. So we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So just nice and easy, gentle push forward. And come back. Forward. Back. Last one. Back. And so then we walk that left heel forward, hamstring stretch. And just a reminder, if your knee needs to bend, if your leg does not feel comfortable straight, absolutely, let that knee bend. That's a common question I get. Always listen to your body. Stay here and breathe. This time we walk our knees together. Send the hips back, walk the fingertips forward. Release the forehead down. So think of a puppy pose. Getting that same stretch as down dog, but a little bit more restful. Our belly. So actually you could probably put this blanket to the side. Coming onto your belly here. I'm going to turn this other way so I can show you a little bit better. But we're going to stay here. here. Take your right knee out to the right. So in line with your right hip here. And then you want your right ankle in line with the right knee. So you have this perfect 90-degree angle. And then you're gonna turn to rest on your right cheek. So you're turning away from that knee. Often called lazy frog pose. This is an excellent inner thigh and groin release. And release. We're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you stay where you are. I'm gonna turn just so you can see a little bit better. But left knee in line with the hip, ankle in line with the knee. This time, again, turning away, so turning to the left, or turning to the right, resting on your left cheek rather. And gently find your way onto your back. Knees in towards the body. Just find a gentle side to side rock, nice and easy. Moving your knees together as one unit, we're going to begin to draw these circular movements. Deep breaths. And reverse direction. So we're going to take hold of the right leg here, just grabbing right behind the knee. And we're just going to gently bend the knee and then extend, just as much or as little as you can right here. So bend, extend. Stay with that movement. Last one, this time we extend and we hold in that extension, maybe even extend that left leg out. So we're getting into a little bit more hamstring. Roll the foot out, one direction, and then the other. And release. Knees into the body. So this time we're going to move the knees in towards the body, let them separate and circle back together. Let's reverse direction. So pressing the knees away from the body, they separate, coming together. One more. And then we take hold of that left leg, right behind the knee, just like the other side. We just bend and extend. Two more, this one. And then this last one, we extend, we hold in that hamstring stretch, maybe extend that right leg down. Roll the foot out one direction and then the other. And release. Taking the right ankle over the left knee and either staying here if it's already stretching and pulling a lot, or if it's available, you can grab that left leg and come into a figure 4 hip stretch. You can keep still here if stillness is what you seek, or you can find a gentle side-to-side rock. Whatever feels good. And release. Switch it out. Deep breaths. Maybe bring in movement if that movement feels good. Knees in towards the body. Opening the knees out wide, happy baby. So you want your entire spine down on the mat. You can either grab behind the knees or any part of the feet or ankles, just whatever you can grab onto. Just a very playful pose here. Maybe find a gentle rock side to side. Maybe just let a smile slide across your face. And release. Soles of the feet together, let your knees fall apart. Deep, full breaths in and out. Bring your knees together, walk your feet apart, and let your knees fall inward together. Stay here and rest, releasing through the low back. Option to stay here or find any final resting posture here. Shavasana. Your final resting posture. Allow your eyes to close. Allow your body to be still. The only movement being that of your breath. Every inhale is an opportunity to heal. Every exhale, an opportunity to remove negativity from the body and the mind. Letting every fiber in your being soften and relax. Begin to gently invite movement into the body, wiggling your fingertips, toes, gently rocking your head side to side. Begin to point your toes, reaching your arms long overhead, and letting your knees bend in, gently roll onto your side. Taking this moment before you leave your yoga practice to thank yourself for taking the time for your body and your mind. Gently finding your way to a seat. Together we share in one full breath in and out. light within me acknowledges and respects the light within you, as we are all connected. Namaste.